Hello guys and gals, welcome back to more Deus Ex Human Revolution. We are continuing our no-kill alert playthrough, and we're back at Seraph Industries. And I'm actually going to show you a place where you can get some credits really quickly, and some experience points. So just go down here, open the vent up, and wait, turn around here, go here, and you should get 300 experience points. And if you go down, you should be able to pick up some, you should be able to pick up a credit chip and a pocket secretary, which you can read it, and if you want to read this, you can just pause the video. But yeah, and I think there's some more items here that you can go and get. No, I would be wrong. There's nothing there. So you can continue back up and proceed to Pritchard and give him the Typhoon back. Alright, so go up. And in this game, trust me when I'm telling you this, you will need a lot of those stun darts, because I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to one of the first bosses we're going to come across, I know an easy way of taking him out, and trust me when I'm telling you, you need all the stun darts you can get your hands on. So go talk to Pritchard.
Isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself come to honor us all with his life-preserving...
Oh, no, Pritchard. I'd rather kill every single person at the facility, yeah.
Pritchard, I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and
God, what an asshole.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you...
You know, we're supposed to be co-workers, but this guy has an absolute dick attitude. Okay? So you know what? We're just going to say fuck you and head back. So now we got to meet up with Seraph in his office upstairs, and we're just going to head on over there.
Talks all over the open.
You saved the hostages, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I am a big boy. Alright, so go up, and yeah, take a nice little ride. And just look at the beautiful city of Detroit. It's completely orange nowadays, you know? Just look down there, see? Orange as far as the eye can see. Alright, so here we are.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
Absolutely.
With a smile. Always with a smile.
And here comes Adam.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
See, I don't get that. Why is that all pre-rendered? I really don't.
Well,
Like, they could have just used the game's engine.
Check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
Alright.
Listen, about Sanders.
You did good today, Adam. And thanks to you, Sanders is behind bars. And my lawyers are going to make sure he pays for what he did.
Ah, he's gonna get
Don't
legally
worry about what
butt-fucked.
anyone else says.
I won't. But that's not why I brought him up. Sanders was tricked into attacking us by the hacker I caught going after the Typhoon.
He's the man we really needed to interrogate today.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Only he killed himself to prevent any chance of my doing that. That takes real dedication.
Yeah, or training. You're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his
No,
cables out myself.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Alright, we could either placate him or scold him. I'm gonna scold him.
Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant.
Is that my head of security speaking? Or the ex-cop? Listen, Adam, I don't want to squabble about this. I need you to get to the bottom of it. You still got friends on the force. You think
Well, that's not exactly legal.
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Alright, boss.
Boss, what you're asking me to do is not exactly legal.
No, it isn't. You got a problem with that?
No.
Just figured I'd point it out.
Oh, thanks. And believe me, if I had another option, we'd be taking it. But these past 6 months, seems like all the influence I built up in this city just...
Could you imagine
dried
if this
up
guy... Nah, whatever, I'll keep that. That
Well,
joke
you
is
were
too
able to
immature.
keep SWAT from infiltrating the plant until I got the typhoon.
Just barely. And now someone else is pulling strings to keep us in the dark? We need that neural hub, son. It's key to finding out who's behind these attacks.
You got it, boss.
The men who did it. I'm on it.
Alright, so now that we talked to Seraph, pointed out the legalities of this operation, we're going to go and explore Detroit, okay? And there's people screaming outside my place at fucking 11 o'clock at night. Pretty normal. So this is the first time now we're going to actually explore the city hub, okay? So we're going to go into Detroit, and there's a lot of things we can do. And, oh wait, we have to go to the office. Hold on. We're just going to go up, and I said earlier that we weren't going... I think I said earlier that we wouldn't do a lot of side quests, and we're not going to do a lot of side quests, but we're going to do some. Now, this is one of the side quests that we can do, and honestly, I'm not going to do it, because it puts me at risk. And I just got an extra praxis kit, too. So just quickly talk to him.
Good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I'm a machine.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while,
Yeah. Tough times.
I don't know.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall...
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse. Oh.
I know. It's...
Alright, we declined this. Alright, we can take the quest anytime. No, actually, we can't take the quest anytime. When you... Later on in the game, you can't. So you can keep those alarms on. And, again, for extra experience points, instead of entering our passwords and stuff, we're just going to hack into everything we see, okay? I think this will also net you an achievement, but whatever. I just like the hacking... Oh, our thing is too low. Actually, you know what this would be perfect for? We could actually... Oh, boy. I wouldn't know how to... Nah, we're gonna pump up our hacking skill, okay? Because I'll tell you right now, hacking is gonna be quite useful later on in this game. Alright. Okay, so we just got... Oh shit, I'm getting trapped. Alright, we can make it.
Access granted.
So I got 75 points. I can read through all these emails. So I'm done. Whatever, it's cool. So we can head on back. And we can finally go into Detroit now. So let's run down here. And trust me, hacking is required, the stealth AUG is required, and the jumping AUG. I'll actually tell you which AUGs you should get as we progress through the game. Exit to Detroit City. Wait for the game to load. Pocket secretaries often contain passcodes or computer passwords.
Mrs.
Just
Reed.
a friendly advice.
Adam, I'm sorry you started.
Oh, this is Megan's mother, by the way.
Please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Now, we could be detached, we could be sympathetic, or empathetic. Now, I don't know, should I be a dick, or should I be a very nice individual? I don't know, this is tough. Now, I'll be sympathetic.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me, either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy.
There's going to be certain points in the game where you'll need dialogue, like you'll need to answer like properly in order to achieve something, and I'll tell you what to do there as well.
After all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
I never asked for this.
Yes, I wanted him to use that line.
I'm not sure saved is the right word.
I understand your anger. I wouldn't take too kindly to people making that kind of decision for me, either. But that being said, I, for one, am glad that you're still among us.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved me.
I'm still the same old Adam, okay?
Will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I still breathe, I still do all that other shit. Okay, now, you remember how I just said we're gonna do some side quests? Well, here's one of them. We're going to accept this.
I never got a chance to investigate.
And because here's the thing, this quest doesn't really involve any killing, and we're already going to be investigating the this takes place in the primary objective, right? Like where we're the police station, so we might as well do this.
Security guard in an apartment building.
Okay.
Why does a detective need to work part-time?
Oh, he retired soon after the case.
I'm on it.
Alright, sweet. So now we can continue on and do the side quest as well. So this is Detroit City 2027. And yeah, and I think you know what I'll do? I can't save the game. Can I save it? No, I still can't save the game. Can I save it now? No, I still cannot save this game. Now I can. Okay, so let me save the game. We're on Detroit City streets, and we're progressing through. So one of the first places we're going to go to is a limb clinic. It'll actually let us buy some Praxis kits. And it's a location we have to head on over to. One of the places we got to go to is talk to this guy. This nice gentleman. Could you move out of the way, please?
For you. Check with the man.
All right, I would.
Where I can see them.
Can you move out of the way, sir? What the fuck? Well, thank you. God. Okay. No, this is one of the ebooks. Basically, talk to this nice individual, and you can sell some items off. So I personally will sell the concussion mine. I could sell these, but I don't know. I may need that. I may want it. Now you can sell these two weapons, to be honest, but I think I'll just keep them. I could sell the pistol because I really don't need it. And I'm going to sell the ammunition because, again, I don't need this stuff. I'm not going to be using it. Sell the shotgun cartridges and trank. No, we'll keep the trank darts. And when we're going to buy stuff from Grayson, we're going to buy off his tranks. And it doesn't even have any of the, what are they? What is it? What am I talking about? Shit, I don't know. There's the automatic unlocking device if you want that as well. That's basically for hacking, but like I said, we'll just actually hack it. Do I have a trank? Do I need a trank rifle? No, I don't. Alright, so enough with Grayson. We actually sold off something. We didn't get too much, but we got something. And we're going to go to the limb clinic. And that looks like Showdown. Somewhat.
I, for one, approve of these protests.
And here we are, Human Revolution again. We're in the limb clinic. This is where people get augmented. The more you know.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under opposite shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover.
Sorry guys, we're just coming back really quickly.
Processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Alright, so here we can buy Typhoons, we can buy Typhoon ammunition, which you know what, I'll actually get, because there's going to be certain boss battles in the future. We'll just use the Typhoon modification, and we'll do that later. I'll show it to you later, but we'll buy the Praxis kits here, because trust me, you're going to be coming here often and often, right? And this is the only chance to get these 2 Praxis kits, so you want to get all these kits, alright? You want to have all these kits. And another book I can show you, a doctorate book too, is around here. Alright, perfect. I also said I was going to show you the No Alert. The No Alert trophy is called Foxiest of the Hounds. Basically a play on Foxhound, right? From Metal Gear. But to get it, you actually have to get, I believe, 20 smooth operator bonuses. Normally there's 21, but you can skip 1, and it won't count against you. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat.
Yes, I'll do something illegal.
Another entrance in the side of the building.
Alright, go talk to this guy.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
What a good analogy.
Case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
If that's the case, then he must be the dumbest officer in the world. I mean, has he not heard of the phrase, delete fucking everything?
He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay.
Don't worry, I will.
I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor.
Like what?
Anything else worth looking into?
I don't know, I'm scared to sign onto this guy's computer.
The bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there.
It's in the alley right next to the station. The code is 48.
Don't worry, I was planning on hacking on it anyways.
But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get...
Alright, we can leave him. And go up here, and you'll actually get access to a weapons dealer called Surratt. He is, I believe, the high-ranking weapon dealer in this part of the game. In Detroit, I guess you could say. Okay, so go here, and basically, if you rescue Josie and Greg Thorpe, you should have access to Surratt and discounts.
I'm glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Surratt who works in the area. His business...
How does a guy like you know so...
Growing up in my old neighborhood, you learn pretty quick to...
Alright, well thank you. And there's also another book in here too. Just go into their bedroom and read this book around here. And actually, you know what, I'll just keep it up too in case you want to read it and just pause it. So just look at it, pause, done. And we're just going to go out of here. We're done from this section on, and we're just going to go down. And we will... basically continue our mission. So let me go down here, da-di-da-di-da. Okay, so this game is kind of confusing here. Oh, no, I figured it out. The map kind of got me off track here.